This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Broncos. 19 type.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's caught. This is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35. On the counter, Krosky-Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Stretch the Eagles. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Back-to-back plays. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yeah, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Back to pass on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
The kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 70 Rangers.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Big strike here to Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first down, here's Daniels. Oh, there's another one to Williams. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him inside. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
7 yards. And it's third
down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing now off the play action. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 11, 60 by 6.
From the red zone on first. Jarius Sneed with the INT. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks first down.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's foray up the middle, that's about 3. Play made by Deron Payne.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll go down here at the 16. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16. 3rd and long for him here. Cameron Curl has it. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
70 range, 70 range, Viking, 8, trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Firing quickly out the line, Daniels. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Seen this plenty. Shaheed has another one. Going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
63 yards to gain on the play. And the Seahawks first and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, 18. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
At the 36-yard
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Let's go
9.
now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On the draw, the give to Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Up and gained on 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And you just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 70 Lion. 18 reps.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And go and play action. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 70.
Back now, pressure coming. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready? 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay,
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 35, Seahawks 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. He You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels on first down. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. Krosky Merritt is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Commanders 42, Seahawks 28.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 49, Seahawks 28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following that pick six. He finds Mitchell, complete. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
The Commander's rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the